Hello, hello, hello. It's the GNL movie review of what are we reviewing here, Gilly?
Ant-Man 3. No, Ant-Man the Wasp.
Yeah.
Quantumania? What was it called?
Watching, Gilly?
I actually forgot the title.
Oh, it is a long.
I know they do go through Quantumverse, you know.
Yeah. It's Quantumania. But it is a long name, actually. So, but this is the start of phase. Wait, what phase, Gilly?
4, 5,
5.
4.
I think it's 5. I think it's
5.
Phase 5, right?
What's phase 4?
It's phase 5. I think it's phase 5.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it is phase 5. Yeah.
This is the worst intro ever.
We're a bunch of fake fans. But we all saw it this past weekend. What we're gonna talk about our thoughts.
You guys enjoyed it at least?
I enjoyed it. It was a fun movie, not too long. Like it had like straight to the points some parts. A lot of CGI.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, I enjoyed it too. It wasn't, it was a typical Marvel movie. I didn't really think it's as far as like it was something like out there. Like definitely, I think Wakanda Forever was better. But I think out of the Ant-Mans, I did like it more than the second one.
Who was the villain for the second one?
It was Ghost.
Oh,
it was that girl who needed to fix herself because she was like in a phase all the time.
Yeah.
She's going to be in the Thunderbolts. She's one of the members of the Thunderbolts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, like, I the second one was funnier though, or I don't know. It's actually it's funny, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good introduction to Phase 5, but it wasn't like an extraordinary movie. Say like what Captain America Winter Soldier for me was like, oh, that was a movie. I liked that movie a lot.
Yeah. I felt like this was more like introduction to Kang.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
For those who missed, like, I guess like Loki, they could just watch this and understand who he sort of is, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, we forgot to say there's a lot of spoilers going to happen in this review. So, giant spoiler warning on everything here. Yeah, so this is the second variant of Kang that we've seen in the MCU. The first one was what was it?
Loki.
No. Loki wasn't. I meant Kang variant. The one who remains is the first Kang variant we've seen in the MCU.
Okay.
And then this one is the second Kang variant, Kang Conqueror. So, who's supposed to be the big bad?
Oh,
the banished one.
The director in an interview said, Peyton Reed said that he's dead. Like, supposedly he's dead.
Oh, so they actually he
supposedly.
Okay.
But you know how time works, and you know how he said you don't. Remember how he said it's like, oh, you don't understand time, or whatever.
Yeah.
So, so there's questions galore about like, wait, is this Kang? Could the one who remains, the one we saw in Loki, could he be a Kang that was further along? Right, like Kang the Conqueror further along, and he just changed and he became good or something. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
There's, but the end kind of messed this up too. But anyways, we'll talk about all that stuff in just a second.
Yeah.
I think. Pogi, your thoughts?
Like you said, I think out of the Ant-Mans, I think this is my favorite Ant-Man. coming into it, I wasn't like expecting a lot, but like I came out of theaters very happy. Like I really enjoyed it in general. But there's some things like how strong Kang was, and for that variant, like I was like, I thought Kang would be stronger, like stronger than Thanos, but like he got beaten by ants. He had trouble, right?
Yeah.
But then towards the spoilers, like in the end, like you'll see like there's a lot more variants of Kang, and you saw
The
like
Council of Kangs, yeah.
yeah. So I'm really excited for that for sure. Yeah.
Did you
Favorite
guys
moment? Oh, go ahead.
did you guys think you were watching a little bit of Star Wars in there? Like the setting?
I never really watched Star Wars like that, so yes.
There
Star
like
Wars. Wait, which Star Wars story are you talking about?
it had a little bit of both, you know. They were in this like weren't they in the sand a little bit, like that sand area,
Skywalker.
and they go to like the final battles, like kind of on like the Death Star a little bit, you know. And the reinforcements came, just like what do you call it? As far as to Rise of Skywalker, but when they called back up and everyone started coming, the ants, and you know, when all hope was lost, you know, the ants came in the end.
Yeah, I guess.
Even the mask, even the kind of like the bar at the restaurant.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
Kang's chair kind of reminded me of Palpatine's chair.
Oh my god, this guy.
All right. I'm
I agree
sorry.
with
I'm
you,
sorry.
Gilly.
You know.
Stars, Gilly's theories.
I'm
I
sorry.
agree with you, Gilly. Don't
Maybe the
worry.
two are linked. You know.
Yeah, maybe the same writer. It is Disney after all.
Yeah, maybe they needed to use some of the props. Wait! I just thought of something. You know, Baby Yoda's chair. Yo, that was Kang's chair too.
Oh my god.
Pookie, search up Baby Yoda's chair, and then you'll see Kang's chair. You'll
Yeah, I'm looking at it
visualize it
right
as
now.
his chair. I'm just exposing the whole movie.
Very cute. Okay.
Anyways, favorite moments. Movie.
Favorite moment.
Moments too, like not just moment. I
Do you
did
guys
like
have?
MODOK. The MODOK parts were good. I
yeah.
actually enjoyed the MODOK parts. I'm glad they brought back Darren Cross.
Wait, I forget. Is he the original MODOK?
So
No, right?
I don't know if Darren Cross is the original MODOK. I think this is a totally different origin story for MODOK, because a MODOK could be anybody, right? I think in the comics there's multiple MODOKs. But I like how in this case they put Darren Cross and they just took a character and brought him back. But I have to watch it again on Disney Plus because I don't know how his head got so big. Is it because he crashed? Like
No.
he
I
didn't
think it's
really
because
go
he,
small?
yeah, when
Being
he got
completely
crushed and pulled
Yeah.
into there, like I guess his body was like unproportionate when he got
okay.
there. Yeah.
My friend was laughing at the baby butt.
Oh my gosh.
Big head baby butt. So, but it was good. You know what? I thought it was just gonna be like a one trick. Oh, he's there, he does the killing thing, but then he had some comic relief in the later on, like in the "Don't be a dick."
I thought that was really corny, man.
You know what? But it was good. I liked
like-
it. I liked it. I was laughing at it.
I think they tried too hard to be funny there, but
that's Ant-Man. I think that's part of the whole thing with the Ant-Man movies, though. So, like even the beginning when him reading from his own book, it's like Avengers, maybe I'll be there for them. Like it's like,
oh, wait, he said he was part like he died an Avenger.
oh yeah, that's right. Am I?
Yeah, that part was funny. That part was funny.
It's like,
And then I was like,
yes,
sure, yeah.
yeah. And he went from Modok to Darren. Sorry,
Yeah.
my name is Darren. So, but
But yeah, Poke, what's your favorite part?
I don't know, man. I think it was a conversation with Ant-Man and Kang. Like he was talking about like, are you the guy with the hammer or something like that?
Oh,
oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I think that interaction was pretty cool with that. Because you understand like how strong Kang is or was.
Yeah.
So I felt like it was more
Uh,
of a Kang movie.
Oh
yeah.
no, it totally
Uh,
was. It totally was a Kang
Yeah.
introduction
yeah.
movie, on that.
I think
Uh,
okay, I have two favorite parts. I think the funniest part of the movie was definitely the guy who was asking about holes, and then
oh,
the guy was reading his mind,
yeah.
and he was thinking about how many holes he had.
No, you
That
know what
part,
I
Yeah.
like? I know what I liked about that sequence. There was a pause. Like there was total silence for
yeah,
like a second. And you know what that made me do? I had to think about it. I
yeah,
was like,
yeah. You
wait
had
a
to
minute,
count,
how many
right?
holes do I have? I went counting too.
Yeah, and then
So
I really enjoyed that last fight scene between Kang and Ant-Man because like you know
After
he's
the
not
end scene.
after the ant scene because
Okay.
you know Ant-Man's like not strong enough, but he still
Mhm.
like fought his best. And I like the line he said like uh what did he say, like he doesn't like care if he loses, they both just have to lose.
yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
which is
uh,
true, right?
yeah,
He's like,
like he was willing to sacrifice himself, right?
yeah.
Not gonna lie, when they warp back to like home, I was like, "Is this really home?" I was like
Oh
nervous a little bit.
yeah.
You know what?
You
That
never,
hasn't been
never.
answered either. You
Yeah.
don't
Yeah, you never
know.
know.
Is it the real Earth that they went back to?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there
yeah.
could be tons of questions. So what was your reaction to the after credits?
I thought it was fucking cool, man. You know what I noticed too? You know when they're in the Coliseum and all the Kangs are showing up. You know how they
Yeah.
showed up? Doesn't it remind you of how Mr. Fantastic came in
Yep.
so it's same way they came in. Kind of
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. It's I remember I was reading reactions and watching some videos, and they were saying it was a time. Um, it's a portal. It's
Mhm.
like a multiverse portal kind of thing. So,
Yeah.
the cool scene about that, the cool thing about the mid credits was that um, it it kind of looks like the comic.
Oh
Like
yeah. Mhm.
scene by frame by all the frames in the comic page, it's like almost the same. They just recreated it with all the canceled gangs. And Jonathan Majors was awesome. I'm like, he did like all those characters pretty good. So, um, how did you like his performance, Jonathan Majors? I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, like he was very like friendly, and then you just see him switch to this like totally like bad guy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially that scene when what do you call it? That lady helped her. What's her name again?
Oh, Janet
Janet.
Van
Yeah, when Janet
Yeah.
was fixing the orb, and then she sees like all the stuff he did, and then he started to
Yeah.
change.
She touches the
Mhm.
chair. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he just sees all the things going on. Um,
I just find it
uh,
really cool how everything's connected with everything with like Loki. It made me want to watch Loki again and like everything he was talking about, all the variants and all the Kangs out there, and then also even Moon Knight too. Like all those Easter eggs that you guys like watch and like the T-shirt that has Kang on it. Like
yeah.
it showed that Kang in the movie, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
There's all these. There is a rumor now that if Moon Knight does have a second season, it's going to have Kang in it.
mhm.
So, because of I forgot which Kang they showed in the mid-credit scene. There was 3 Kangs they showed in there. I forgot what it was. But one of them was from Egypt,
Oh,
supposedly.
okay.
So yeah, so there could be he could show up in Moon Knight 2 on there.
What do you think
But
of?
yeah, the Council of Kangs is really going to set up a lot of things on for all the future or this phase at least. So
Yeah.
yeah, but
Wait,
I'm like you. I'm looking forward to Loki 2 now. So
do you know when that's came out this year? Season 2?
yeah. I think
Okay.
it's. I don't know if they have even a date. I think it's spring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
coming up.
yet.
Do you
But
think the main Kang's supposed to be the main villain for the phases, right?
he is
For this
the
phase,
for this phase. The
Okay.
because there's
question
Secret
now is which
Wars.
Kang is it? Which
Yeah.
Kang is the overall big bad? That's
It has to be
Yeah,
King. It has to be King Conquer.
it's MCU, right?
It has
I,
to
I,
You know,
be.
I think they're gonna do a bait and switch. You know, you gotta think that the most tough guy is actually like Kang, but it's actually the weakest one. They do a bait and switch.
we don't know, and I think, I think that's the what you know, that's kind of maybe the genius. That could be the thing that's
It should be
the
like
ongoing question for
yeah.
Phase 5 until Secret. Is it Secret Wars, or was it? Oh no, the last one. So, um, so we'll see.
In the comics. Is it also is he also called the one who remains?
No, there is the one who remains, but there's all these Kangs. There's a whole bunch
Yeah,
of Kangs, and the
yeah.
one who remains is, I think there is a one who remains Kang.
Do you think that'll be the last one? They like eliminate all the other ones and
Well,
the one who
here's the
remains.
thing, right? Like they were saying there's a couple things I've been seeing floating around, and they were saying that yes, there's King variants, but there also could be phases of Kang the Conqueror. There could be like the early phase of Kang the Conqueror where he's young, right? And there could
Oh,
be so they could that's what I said. They were saying that maybe the one who remains is Kang the Conqueror, but he's conquered them all, and now he just calls the one who remains, and he's all like, he doesn't feel like conquering no more. He's just maintaining,
yeah,
maintaining everything, right? um so eh, who knows, it can go anywhere, right?
yeah.
But well, I think when more and more movies happen, the more it will start to settle down as far as who, because Kangs are going to get defeated. Not all. You see the Council of Kangs, right?
Yeah.
I don't think every MCU, of course, every MCU movie is not going to have like a Kang villain, right? You can't, right? Like if you look at Captain America, really, it's going to have a Kang. Like you can't have a Kang in the Captain America. Like really, that's not going to happen, right? But he is going to be a major question going forward on like like how do things pan out
Hmm.
as far as leading up to the Avenger movies. Like even the Marvels, I don't even know. Like Kang might show up in Marvels.
Yeah.
That could happen for sure, but I don't see him. I don't see him coming into like the Captain American one. It's too logistically like small,
Yeah.
right? On that front. Um,
So is it like the Avengers who's gonna face Kang in the end? Basically,
uh,
is that
s-
confirmed?
uh, I don't. Well, it has to be right because the two films are what Kang Dynasty, right,
Yeah.
and then Secret Wars, which has been spoilers linked to was it Battle World or something like that? I forgot what it's called. Like where in the comics where this was Doctor Doom's thing, or was it Doctor Doom or Sinister? I think it was Doctor Doom or someone where he gathered all the multiverse like characters and put them into this world called Battle World,
Oh, okay.
and they fought each other. But I think they said maybe, or from what I was seeing around, was that instead of it being Mr. Sinister or whoever was doing it originally, Doctor Doom, it was this time it's going to be Kang that brings them all together and brings them to Battle World. So
Oh,
it's going to
okay.
be an adaptation of that, but we just don't know, right?
Yeah.
Um, so that's going to be, good chance it's Kang, right? It's going to be Kang, right?
Yeah.
And I think even Kevin Feige has been like, he's like, yeah, Kang is the big bad, but how he fits in the grand scheme of things and all that, well, that's going to be the trick, right?
What did you think about that? Going back to the movie, what did you think about that scene when they were, I guess, inside the orb, and he
with
sees
multiple Ant-Mans.
the possibilities? Yeah.
Oh yeah. What did they call? I forgot what they called it again, but yeah, that was a pretty good scene.
Yeah.
It's
Do you like the Baskin
Captain Say
Robbins?
What? Yeah,
That was funny.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, okay. Um,
That was a cool scene for sure.
yeah, that was one of the really cool scenes there. The ants were, what's funny? It was just, I was kind of like, I was like, it's gonna be. I was like, it better not be something so stupid that saves everything. I was just like, and I was like, well, it's
I could
something
kind of
stupid
tell
that
already
saves
from the
everything.
beginning.
Huh?
I could tell
That
kind
the
of from the
ants were gonna
beginning when they
revolt.
mentioned about the ants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? What was funny is that they worked it in, which was kind of, it makes sense. That the ants would evolve so fast because it is because it's the quantum realm, right? Anything can happen.
Yeah.
So, they didn't even answer how long they were gone.
Yeah, how long? How long if in the quantum compared to the real world?
Yeah, like did they just come back at the exact time they left, or was there some time they didn't really
I think it was
answer?
still the
But
same time because when he went to Baskin Robbins, like it seemed like nothing changed.
yeah.
Could
I
be
like how
another
he had an
universe.
existential meltdown though.
Oh yeah.
He started asking, "Did Kang die? Did he?" But he told me time, and I was just like, wait a minute, this is all the questions everyone's asking right now
Yeah.
after watching this.
And he's like, I guess it's not my problem right now.
Yeah. So yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a good lead up to Phase 5. We'll see what happens, but I'm looking forward to Loki season 2. I kind of was thinking they're gonna show Loki at some point, but I didn't think that it would have been shown like that. So
Because
we'll see
they
what
talked
happens.
about that Kang before in
Yeah,
Loki, right? Yeah.
at the very end of Loki, when he comes back to the TVA,
hmm
you see the Kang statue, right? And he's like,
Oh yeah.
he was just like, oh, it's like, who's this guy? So, um, yeah, I found out the name of that Kang is called Victor Timely.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't read up anymore because I was almost like, you know what, I'm not gonna spoil myself. I want to
Yeah.
I want to watch who this
Is that the
Victor
nice
Timely
Kang?
is. And that's the thing, right? Is this a nice Kang? That's the other part, right? Is there going to be a Kang who betrays all the Kangs? Is there a friendly Kang?
hmm
We're gonna see. So all I know is Jonathan Majors has his job cut out for playing all these
Yeah.
different types of Kang. I guess for an actor that might be good. That might be really fun though, to play multiple types of a character. So, but I think that is the next one, right? MCU wise, I don't know what the timeline is right now. I know
Yeah.
Galaxies is the next, right? Guardians of the
Oh yeah,
Galaxy is
Guardians
the
of the
next movie.
Galaxies.
Guardians is the next movie, and then, but I don't know like overall MCU if it's the next, because I know as far as Disney is concerned, it's the next one to Mandalorian, March 1st.
Yeah. I think I'm looking at old one. It says Secret Invasions, Spring 2023. But I guess that moved, right?
I'm guessing that moved. Yeah, they haven't talked about it.
Yeah. So it's Guardians. It says Echo, and then
Yeah, so
Loki.
Echo.
I mean, the only
Loki's
thing that
next.
The only thing that they have a set date is Marvel, which is in November. So others are just we're just waiting on it
Oh, the Marvel, yeah. Guardians
because
Marvel.
they just released the trailer poster on it.
Oh, for which one?
The Marvels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Loki is 2023. Secret Invasion. Is Secret Invasion? Oh yeah, Secret Invasion is coming out.
Yeah, but they didn't say a date.
Does it say coming soon? I'm going to Disney Plus site right now.
Yeah.
It says
yeah.
early 2023. I'm looking at something else that says What If should be also 2023. Too early.
Oh, second season. Yeah, they're doing another season of What If.
Those were pretty good. I really enjoyed those What Ifs.
I did too.
Yeah, I don't know
All
when
right.
they'll do it. But
If you guys had to rate this movie, what would you give it?
how many moons?
Out of 10,
10.
7.5.
Out of 10 or 5? 7.5. Okay.
10.
Out of 10 moons.
Yeah.
I give it 7.5 as well.
I give it an 8.
Okay.
It's good. You know, I don't really look at Rotten Tomato, but like the critics gave it a 48 or something like that.
Yeah, and I can see why.
Yeah, I can see why
some
too.
of the reason why.
Yeah.
Like, I'll admit I'm easily amused person. So, like when it comes to some of these movies things, so
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
yeah, I'm.
I thought I was gonna come
easily
into it not liking it.
Oh, really? The trailer
Yeah.
got me hyped.
Because I like the first Ant-Man, I wasn't like a fan of. Even the second one, I was like a fan of. But this one was definitely like more enjoyable.
It was Kang.
To me.
That's why. It was Kang.
Also, the Quantum Realm too. So that was pretty cool. And when they drank the juice, that was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Juice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drink the.
Yo, Paul Rudd
was it
doesn't
the juice
age, yo. He
called?
still looks the same.
The only time I think he's aged, if you put him side by side, is probably his Friends when he was on Friends.
When he was on Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he looked very young in Friends. Like
Oh,
if you
okay.
look at him now, but as far as after that, and you put like all his movies together, it's like yeah, the man does not age at all. So, but, cool. So that's our GNL movie review. As always, just like our reactions and our other videos, please like, subscribe, and comment. And we love to hear your theories and predictions of Phase 5, and also what you thought about Ant-Man and the Wasp and Quantumania. So let us know in there. And I don't know what's the next assignment, Pogi. What's our next homework?
I think Guardians next, right?
Is it
Guardians,
yet?
right? Yeah.
Guardians? Okay. If not a MCU series, maybe. But yeah, Guardians you'll see our movie review of Guardians next, unless there's another movie in the way. Wait, there's Fast 5, Fast 10, right? Wait, there's Fast 10 come out.
Shoot.
What's that come out? Maybe that one will go, but we'll see on that. So on that note, as always, have a good night, everybody.